Welcome to our first ever episode of Teardrop TV. Hailing all the way from Newmarket, Ontario, this video is filmed in front of a live audience. The wife. This is internet TV for the Teardrop trailer enthusiast, no matter who you are. As you can see, my studio is very poor looking and you can probably tell that I'm underfunded. Well, this is a test pilot, kind of like what the networks do. If nobody likes it, I'm going to pull the plug on it real quick. Episode 2 may never get off the ground. It all depends if you like this low-budget show. Well, let's get started. What is a teardrop? This. An invention designed and built in the 1930s by a man named Louis Rogers of Pasadena, California. A story was written about his trailer in a magazine called Popular Homecraft in the March-April 1939 issue. The article was entitled Honeymoon House Trailer, built with dimes. Total cost, $60. He was building it for his wedding trip. That's right, ladies, Mrs. Rogers was about to spend her honeymoon on a 4-foot by 8-foot trailer. Not just to sleep either, it had a kitchen. And guess what? Mr. Rogers' bright idea took off. Not only did Mr. and Mrs. Rogers like it, so did the rest of America. Then, in October 1945, Bill Warman and Andy Anderson formed Kit Manufacturing Company in an abandoned fruit stand in Norwalk, California, and produced Kit Camper teardrop trailers. They were going to build do-it-yourself kits. One problem though, everyone wanted them built. Then a gentleman by the name of Dan Pocapelia got involved and purchased Andy Anderson's half interest in Kit Manufacturing Company for $800. What a bargain. Warman and Pocapelia started manufacturing the trailers together. Now remember, this was right after the war and materials had to be purchased from surplus markets. The wheels were from Jeeps salvaged from sunken ships. Many had bullet holes in them, which were welded up. Exterior skin was made of aircraft-grade aluminum. The first public showing of Warman and Pocapelia's trailers was at Gilmore Stadium in LA in February of 1946. They took 12 completed units to the show and booked 500 firm orders at a dealer cost of only $500. Sales were going nuts. Over 1,000 units were backlogged, and by July, Kit was operating 2 shifts and turning out 40 trailers a day. A total of 4,500 Kit campers were produced in 1946 and 1947. The 4x8 Kit camper teardrop trailer was destined to win the hearts of Americans and a place in history. Now I'm not going to tell you the rest of what happened because I'm running out of time, but you can read it on my website at TeardropTrailer.com under History. The original magazine can also be found there in PDF format. It's a must-read if you're a teardrop trailer enthusiast. Well, that's it for episode 1. If you like what you see, like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. If we get enough interest on the show, we may start calling some other teardrop trailer builders across the country and interview them for some of their professional advice. Send us an email if you'd be interested. I know there are quite a few builders in the United States and I'd love to hear from you all. Maybe we can get a question and answer going. Other subjects I'd still like to talk about are manufactured doors versus homemade, hurricane hinges versus piano, manufacturers, building techniques, experiences, chapter events, and a whole lot more. And if any of our homemade viewers have any suggestions or comments, I'd gladly accept that too. At the end of every episode, I'll mention a teardrop trailer for sale somewhere in the countryside, so please, if you have one for sale, send us a tweet or post on our Facebook page. That's Teardrop Trailers for Sale. It's a group on Facebook. Once again, it's Teardrop Trailers for Sale. Buyers and sellers can join. So until next time, just remember, every good leader must have a great follower. Mine is a teardrop trailer.